One of the most stupid mistakes I made as a young man growing up was spending all my life in church. Now, before you argue with me, my father is a pastor. I play 4 musical instruments. I literally lived in the church. In fact, I was doing school, church, house, church, school. That was my circle then. But then I learned this thing very late. I think I was in the university when I found out that I had wasted a significant number of years spending all my life in church. You go to church as a young boy, you don't have skills. The church is not a system that you commit to. The church is a system you should contribute to. And that's the mistakes a lot of persons are making. Instead of you to develop yourself so you can add to the church, you are there doing the church. Zero personal development, nothing, no skill, nothing. And when you finish, when you are about 30, what can you do? I can drive. See, let me tell you something. I have found out that Nigerian churches, maybe American, but Nigerian churches are part of the problems of Nigerian economy. Not because they are not doing well when it comes to spiritual development, but they are not doing well when it comes to personal and physical or professional development. You are attending church. You knew that John 3:16, God so loved the world. You are almost 30. You are still learning John 3:16, God so loved the world. Zero skill. If they say do something now, nothing. What can you do? I can drive. See, as much as you go to church, use your head. The church is not a system that should serve you. The church is a system you should contribute to. I no go talk past like this, so I no go talk past like this. Then the advice person, when they talk again, enough is a word for the wise.
He said, enough is the word for the wise. I don't know, you watched that video. What is your opinion? Is it 100% correct? Or is this 100% wrong? I need your comment. Then let me quietly make my submission. The church is not the problem. The problem is the people who run the church. So invariably, if you accuse the church based on the people who run the affairs of the church,
and because the way they run the church,
I think to a great extent you are very correct. Why do I say so? Many of us, Nigeria is useless. Nigeria is this. And you're making a point, it's Nigeria, but that word Nigeria is not your problem. The problem is the people that owns Nigeria. The people that call themselves Nigeria, that are leading Nigeria. They are the people, whenever we talk Nigeria, that the people addressing. So in this context, if you hear anybody say the church, he's simply making use of the people who are managing the church. But the church of his own is not the problem. But the managers of the church are the part of the problem of Nigeria. I agree with you. But the major problem of Nigeria is the government. Africa, all over the world, that is the major problem. Church can be number 2. Religion can be number 2, not just church. Both traditional, both Islam, both Christian, they can be secondary. But the major problem is the government. Because if the government gets it right, the church might be forced to get it right. For example, I saw an advert 2 years ago in, I think that should be Ghana, that this New Year prophecy and the miracle, that any pastor seen with the crutches or televise any miracle, he will come and provide us the details when that person will have been sick, that is known to everybody. Without this detail, you will be arrested. By that particular statement by the government, you find out that people behave themselves. No more unnecessary fake miracle display. Have you seen when government sits up, every other thing takes shape? So government is the problem. Because the government is corrupt, they cannot address the church. The church is as corrupt as the government is as corrupt as the church. It is high time we pastors and members start working with the knowledge God has given to us. You should serve God without being stupid. If any church you have people that are working in the church, you must not make the church everyday affair. They should have time for their other business. You have somebody's son working with you as a pastor. You only keep him, he will play keyboard for you. He's a member of a prayer team. In a church, you have your Monday is a preparatory for Bible study against Tuesday. Tuesday is the Bible study. Wednesday, midweek fire thunder ministry fellowship. Thursday, open heaven channel fellowship. Friday, vigil or marriage seminar for the singles. Saturday, choir practice. Sunday, worship. The whole Sundays is occupied by the pastor. Sometimes some of you will see the pastor. He say, I want to be on the mountain. If you are in the spirit, you can join me. Bro, the pastor is in his own business. Face your business. Go and do it effectively and efficiently. It is incumbent on the pastor to fast and pray. That's his own business. That's it. When we talk about business, don't see that they are saying church is a business. Jesus Christ said, I will do the business of my Father. It's a business. This boy said something. He said the church is not what you commit to, rather what you contribute to. And I agree with him. You contribute to the church to make the church work when you make the money elsewhere. As a pastor, don't listen to your general overseer or your bishop who will mortgage you, not say it must be full-time. The full-time you are doing, they will use it to cage you, control your life without giving you any space to think of that thing. You see some people who are barristers, some who are medical doctors, they will tell them resign and be full-time. And when they join full-time, you can suspend them any day. Any slight mistake you suspend, you might lie them. They will not tell you the truth because they are dependent on your salary. But if a pastor has any sort of income, bishop will not take it for a ride. We are losing people in the church. Somebody like what's his name? Somebody like Flavor was in the church playing until he joins the secular world. He's now a celebrity. And he done the same thing. And he don't say he produced album. The pastor sat on his album. Even when people, he should have brought the album for people to donate. When people want to make a big donation, the pastor silenced him. And he was saying it. Now look at where he is now. Because he left the church. We have many people like that dying in poverty, in hunger, because they are serving the pastor. Not even the God. They are serving church or pastor. And it's very unfortunate. When people are working under you, teach them how to also work for themselves, so that they will not end up being foolish. I know of a young man. You need to see every day. How are you? Okay, the man is good. His throat has cracked in prayer. To marry, problem is over age. He cannot marry because no money. It is lately enough, 50-something years old, he's struggling to look for something to do. But every day, from one fellowship to another, I was at Jerusalem. I preached there for 3 hours. I'll be praying with the family of Jovica. This are the move Maroni. After that, I will do Bible study. I have a visit to the fellowship of the brethren. He was doing bread the time about it's late now. Let's play with wisdom. The time we did those mumu and past. Church shouldn't be a place you take as a full-time business. Church is to serve God. And church is not by the way people gather. The church should be your relationship with God. Don't go enrich another person who came out to make his own money and you are dying, you are making him rich. Tomorrow, if he uses it against you, that out of your faith, you could not even flow. Let's be wise. If this video makes sense, share it with somebody. Thank you and God bless you. I love you guys. I remain Joe Vika. Bye-bye.
These people all over the world, the Igbos, the vision, the root. So what is that your natural gift? Overlooked, abandoned. Hope is coming. ITI, the Igbo Development Initiative Incorporated, a profit-oriented organization incorporated in the United States of America with approved shares of 1 billion. The move to generate $1 trillion across the globe is on. Yes, ITI vision is to establish and promote a financial institution to generate funds for the development of Igbo land known as Ali Igbo. This is a patriotic call for membership globally. We solicit to become a member of ITI, Igbo Development Initiative. If you really have Igbo land at heart, to harness and empower raw talents all over Igbo land, the real talents IDI is coming. Join the Igbo giants all over the world to industrialize Igbo. It's a call for service. It's a call for humanity. This great initiative would make our dear Igbo land great again. Igbo. To be a member of IDI, simply register on our website www.idiglobal.org. And for more information, please get in touch with us on these numbers.